Sige, okay, handa na po kami. Sige, eto na. Alright, sige. Thank you so much po, Bipolar. Hindi, Bipolar. Dito nga pala si Bipolar, no? Kay Mochi at saka Salvatore para sa aming panel, no? Pag-usapan lalo ang itong Black Widow map na incoming para sa XROCK versus Evolution Power Gaming. Pre, ano meron? Parang nagkulat ka pa ata.
Naku. Hindi, wala. Ano, may... ang nakakatawa lang, nagtutukasters. Ang laki ng subo ko ng kanin. I'm so sorry, that's on me. Pero mukhang tuloy-tuloy nga talaga yung laban, no? Going back to the thought ng ating panel, mukhang they did say, sabi nga nila na parang, ano nga ba talaga nangyari dito? Ano nga ba nangyari for XROCK? Feeling ko masasagot naman natin yung Ramon. Just because nakita nga natin si Do with the clutch plays of the century. Feeling ko nung napatay niya si First, yun na yung turning point of that game. Pero ngayon, Ramon, mukhang ibang turning point naman ang lalabanan natin dito. Kasi ito na, magsisimula ng laban. I'm so energized. That's a burger stick na kakain ko. Let's go for another game start between XROCK and as well as CPG.
Siyempre, hindi lang hype gagawin mo ngayon, no? Nang-inggit ka pa. Masarap naman ang burger steak ngayon, pero mukhang masarap nga naman ang magiging BL side para dito sa EP. 3-man stack laban sa XR. First to try to get themselves that opening.
Ay! First already showing us a game time as they kill off Do. Pero si Gran and Chow gusto bumawi. At dahil doon nakataas yung kamay ni First, sabi niya, eto na, humanda kayo. Cinema moment itong Black Widow.
Yep, definitely pare. Both angles trained up yung snipers. Ang talagang gusto pa lumaban. Si Chow hindi siya sniper pero parang galawan lang ng isang mahilig magbang-bang ngayon. Managed to get to receive, to get himself another one. Si Grana naman, the snipers. Literally everybody's pushing on both sides. Both angles cleared up by both snipers of the team. 2v2 si Sunny. So, gumugusto pa nga. All the way from the front, kanina siyang nasa ES, so it's now calling down to Tito Mino. At napatay lang din siya ni Sunny. That's the first point for XROCK and a very, very forward defense.
It's a sunny day here in Black Widow. And the forward defense, yeah, you're right, Ramon. Nakita nga natin, dire-diretso lang. Head-on contact between these two players mula kay First. And despite them having the first blood, again, reaction time for XROCK. Ngayon, it's time to react even more kasi nandito towards Water Chow. What a great flash coming in from his team. He kills off YH.
Yeah, this is an XROCK that just surprises you with every defensive setup na meron sila ngayon, no? Parang bago pa man magkaroon ng parang push ng EP, si YH, he just wanted to have a clear vision on what could happen sa kabilang side ng CB na yun. He just dropped down from that bridge position. Pero instead, it was a setup for XR that was willing to actually take the fight to them. Now it becomes a 4 versus 5. At ang bilis, no? Pagkatapos mapatay si YH, nag-call na agad ng timeout si coach. He knows there's something wrong looming between the air para sa EP. And historically speaking, the last time that these both teams played off against each other sa Black Widow, it was an XR. I'm not sure it was their GR that actually dominated the battlefield, pero that very same game might be looming between their minds ngayon, Bipolar.
Yeah, very much so. And I feel like, Ramon, gusto rin tanggalin agad yun ni Coach Nice, yung pressure na nabigay ng XR from the previous map ng maaga. So with this timeout, it's gonna be crucial. Yes, naging maasim na rin kasi EP. Look at this. Chow disrespecting this kind of push mula sa EP. You rarely see this. Look at the push coming from ES. Zay will get a kill, XQQ as well. Pero isa pa lang ang napapatay dito ng XR. Mino now. Ito si Tito Mino. Gusto niya kumuha ng map control with the help of the XQQ. First jumping all around. Chow not hitting the shots and missing everything. And Mino is just ready already from the jump down dito ni Chow. And the last player left, si AD pa, nandun pa siya sa may waters at abang si First. Bang! Para sa EP.
Grabe yung setup doon. Literally just off of that, man. This timeout was called just after nung mabigay yung buhay ni YH dito. Nung nag-push siya papunta doon sa may lobby. Coach thought that he needed a reset, but instead, Mino, sabi niya sa mga tropa niya, I got you guys. Literally, pushing down on that wood setup, even got 2 kills. And that one of those was just first who dropped down to see if actually try to get himself a position from under. Siguro tinitingnan niya kung tama ba sa LA, kung meron nga din siya sa salo, kung may push nga on that mid. Siguro akala niya he was early for the push-up. Saan galing yung burger steak mo, pre?
Ay, bakit Ramon? Ba't ka na interesado?
Wala lang, na-mention mo kasi kanina, parang parang interested ako bigla, men.
Hindi, kaya ano yan, luto. Luto ng lolo ko. Pangalan niya si Kenny.
Kenny. Ano? Indiana Rogers?
Uy, ako yung nagsabi niyan, hindi ako. Pero kasi nakita mo, sa sobrang sarap nung laban na yun, na lang si First. Kasi alam niya agad kung saan nanggagaling dito si si AD. And
Yeah.
this is just very crazy now. Ganda ng pagpasok nila dito sa timeout. A round win, plus composure already being taken out mula dito kay Coach Nice. XROCK needs to be careful dito sa GR side nila.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if the timeout was actually a cold one, no? So tingnan natin, no? Nade out for Dow. Already nasa loob na siya ng under. And that's from the presence alone. Hindi na magta-try ang EP, no? Nagulat na ata or probably just thinking twice about that decision since nawala na yung timing on when the smoke was about to bloom kung magpupush na sana agad tong si Zay. So EP will not have any map space dun pa lang sa may B waters. Giving themselves all the
Like
time in
this.
the world to reconsider the new options sila. While XR, as you mentioned, triple stack is possible, but with the amount of time that they have placed up on one side of the corner, it could be a gap na pwedeng ma-exploit ng EP. So, aalisin nila yung triple stack na yun.
Yeah, they just leave one player, no? It is AD. Which is actually, it is Do. So actually that's good because he's already low. And rightfully so. Let's see kung ano nga bang magagawa ng mga players natin dito in round number 3.
Pilabi smoke. They have to push through it. Pero, as we mentioned, the AD, he's already there. Pero those also, he can receive with the position he has. Pero, well, they have to clear that.
Oh, Do, you need to get a shot in. And look at him, a rat in place. And Do doing Do things. Just waiting for his play. Bang! Isa ka na mamatay. Biglang nahulog lahat. And look at Do with a double kill. Pero si First mamamatay lang din. What a big conversion for XR. Oh my goodness. What a round for XROCK.
Yep, definitely. And it was the triple stack that we kind of saw from the side of XR. It's not because they wanted all 3 players on that side of the corner. They just wanted to support Dote para mataas siya dun sa pinakatuktok mismo ng storage B. And at a corner that is difficult to check unless they're all 10 feet tall. Talagang kailangan nilang i-push yun. At hindi nila alam si Do nasa taas pala. Si YH, first blood found. Chao gonna be dead. Giving his life up kasi nagsaset up pa lang siya pero di niya alam ang EP gusto na lumaban. Si Do nasa loob na. Oh my God.
I mean, man, Do doing Do things. Do. Oh! Oh my God!
Oh my
He
God!
gets 2 kills! 2 taps with a pistol, AD with a cover, First with a kill as well. Pero the damage has been done, Ramon. Pero it just keeps on going. What's happening kung kanina sobrang bagal nila maglaro? Iba na ang tempo ng dalawang teams na to. They want to finish this quite quickly.
It's possible that yung push nila on ES was just to leave at least one player doon, the insert. That's why they didn't have the C4 nung nagpo-push pila on ES. Yung lucky lang doon nung nakahanap ng timing dito si Do, hindi nag-full commit si YH. He dropped down from ES and then he got the trade-off. So it's a 2v2 now. XR relying on both of their snipers. Gran on the close angle. And he might actually see both of the EP players walk into the crosshair in the storage B position.
Gran. Why did you miss that? But this is now a great time for EP.
Sorry na.
Pero si AD yung kalaban nila. So Ramon, I think this is still a possibility for XROCK. Pero narig na ata siya dito to First. And First, look at this. Taking some pages out of those book. Oh my goodness, AD, what the hell What the hell was that?
Huh? Ano yun? What? A crispy shot na para bang grunt country chicken yung nakita natin. But that was a 1v2. Cleared up because they still had the safe pair of hands after makuha yung first opening in the post plant. And a push coming out for XQQ. Chow gonna receive this. He drops in towards XQQ. Low on HP, yes, onto ED, but the damage has been done. It's a 4v5. ES controlled by EP. Si YH at saka si Zaya magkasama dito. And usually, ito yung dalawang players na napakabilis lamang to take the forward entries.
Oh my goodness. Na-shock. Bigla yung mga players natin coming in from EP. Pero mukhang mas nakakatakot dito si AD. Oh my goodness. Pero first, nagugulat lang din siya. Oh my God, parang si Kelly lang nakikita ko. Look at Sun is spraying down on the bridge. And Gran, kung kanina nag-miss siya ngayon, makakakuha siya ng kill. XROCK going miles apart from EP.
It's so brutal, pare. I mean, everywhere that they go. And despite EP with their confidence to actually split players up, LDS control, they had to push, pero it's always been that XR getting the last lap sa mga setups natin. First with the shot. AD down, that will be one of the snipers gone. It's not gonna be a 5v4, long tear controlled. First gonna be inserted here. And left by his presence, pwede ding lumapit. Lumipat, excuse me, yung mga players ng EP, they're already happy to leave. Si first doon sa angle na yun. On XR, they're already lost one man. They could also hold the extremities na lang. And a double push up on the mid side is gonna be brutal if they walk into XQQ. Pero I guess XR are just gonna wait for that retake scenario.
The retake has been good, Ramon. Pero the executions from EP has been very much flawless, I could say. Kasi nakuha palagi na yung first kill eh. And look at this, walang titingin sa cross ng EP ngayon. Di na nga kailangan mag-smoke it. Si YH pa una makakuha ng contact. And Zaydo is there to kill off Grand already from Twin Uve. Sunny is there for the cover. 3v4 situation. Kailangan kumalma ng dalawang teams natin dito, especially for EP. Makaplanta na yung bomba, Ramon, and it's in the safest spot that you could ask for. They can play dito sa ating long side, here on Ter, para lang kay XQQ. Pero first, gusto maging agresibo na kita si Sunny. Quick pick up, pero mapapanish agad. Mabilis ang transitions mula dito kay Do will not be happening as XQQ finds the dude players. Sapat na sapat ang cross-sight. Pero Do, smoke, ninja defuse, might happen. He cannot find Mino though. Ipipitik niya na. Oh my goodness. Wait lang. Saglit lang. Naku po. Tito Mino, pagbigyan mo.
Eh, hindi pinagbigyan kasi wala pa sa Pasko. Another round para sa side ng EP where you can see that XROCK, they were pressured on to actually get the retake going. A good smoke placed para lang makuha nila yung smoke ni Fusana, pero the push on down and XQQ, the hero on that long A position. He almost had no chance, pero maybe this round could be to get go for XR. The push on down on Sunny, na flash na yung mukha niya. Kaso, ang ganda ng smoke, na place baka yung position si YH, kills them all down. Zay with another one, and that's two of the picks para dito sa EP. XR running for the hills.
Yeah, they're running. They don't want to gamble anymore. XR once again, Roman, palagi silang natitira. Tatlo lang. Yes, they're getting the retakes, but the kills crucial for them winning the rounds. Hindi eh. Ngayon tie game ulit tayo, Ramon. This might just be a very close fight once again.
Has to be. And AD has the biggest goal in mind. He has to neutralize yung naging 5 versus 3 natin, and if he kills at least one of these, maybe XQQ, maybe first, then it will be crucial. Gets the shot from XQQ, and now it will be a 2 versus 4. 5.
Oh, isa-isa silang pinipitas. Oh, pero si AD gusto rin pumitas. But still, 4 na players ang natitira. They call a timeout on the second. After the second that this round is by, but AD doesn't want a timeout. He wants these blood. Nakita niya na pero hindi pa siya pumitik. He gets out. Never mind. Mindo will get the kill and we go to a timeout.
4-3. Very timely yung naging timeout now called by XROCK. The aggression for EP on long A was overwhelming to say the least. YH pretty much reminding everybody that kung saan man papatungo ang XROCK, dapat handa sila sa kahit saan pa. Sa kahit anong pwedeng mabato. Hindi sila naging handa nung nag-double peak sila. Yung pa lang sa may long A. And push up on that mid side as well. And actually, if you gotta look at it, parang sa lahat ng sides ng kanilang GR, XROCK were over-pushing, over-committing. Kahit sa flank na ginawa nga sana. From one of the people na nag-anchor pa lang from B, he wanted to take forward space to get the rotation going, pero nangyari din yun, but the exact same time na nag-rotate din ang Evolution Power. The spot from first para lang masalo mismo, no? Yung nag-jump spot, actually getting space from RS. Hindi na siya pinaglabas ng B-lobby. Nagad-agad. Fully controlled na ng Evolution Power. Both mid and both the extremities. It's almost like naglaro ng BL ang XROCK. Yan na mismo yung naging game plan nila.
Sobrang crucial, Ramon, na even those kinds of situations, tinitake advantage nila. So, if you're on the opposing team, you just have to be ready for any kind of adjustment. Let's see, kinaharap natin Leon, but Mina already so fast finds the players bago pa makapasok dito sa mid. Yung players natin from XROCK, but AD once again is a demon. Out of nowhere, he finds kills.
It's just on the way towards that long tear where EP have been losing out on the time, being pushed on in from Doe, and Mino on the other side can receive. Yun nga lang, the smoke will also support the cause. Hindi sila willing to take the fight. They back off for now. Also have the choice to get an insert play din sa B, tapos iiwan na lang sila yung i-insert nila doon. They're already down a man, so medyo risky yung gawin nila yung insert play na yun, diba? So if ever man na gawin nila yun, they can do it on YH. He is low on HP. Pero kasi, pwede din siya yung mag-entry para sa team nila. But as First actually pulls out of his long-term position, this is telling me that baka EP are gonna challenge that B side finally. XR with all their numbers, tatlo na nasa A, dalawa lang na nasa B side. So as long as they kill off the baong player, that is Gran, it's a possible push. And the second player will be Chow. If na-clear din yun, then it will be an EP that will have a red carpet push papunta dun sa B side.
Flashes now, double flash. Gran. Unflashed, pero he misses the shot. Ngayon mabobombard siya. Look at that big HP damage mula sa kanyang mga frag grenades. Pero Gran gets one kill. Ngayon si Chow needs to find himself sa metal box. Sonny with a cover, he gets 2 kills. Oh my goodness! Clash na nakuha ng dalawa. First ngayon, iisa na lang and he might be the last one to fall down. Dalawa pa ang natitira pero he converts it into a double kill. Onti na lang yung oras pero Chow becoming impatient. And first, pinapatahimik ang labanan, flicks towards the wall. But that is an unprecedented flick kung saan XROCK pa ang mananaig.
They only had two players dun sa B for the side of XROCK. And quickly, even though Gran didn't really hit the shots that he counted on, it was on Chow. They needed to clear the steel box that they needed to clear. And he bought so much time para makapag-rotate si Chow, who really was the star of the show. Yung dalawang anchor na yung trabaho lang nila is hindi sila papasukin. At kung papasok man sila, kailangan maging mahirap yung push na yun. They did that very same push at the very least. And Sonny, even the MVP of that round, duguan nung pumasok siya dun sa B, pero with the collateral kills and the spray downs that he was able to provide, it was so much of a difficult task para makuha ng EP yung bomb plant. Hindi nga nila makuha yung bomb plant na yon kasi para time na nakaabot si Sonny doon sa loob ng site, na drop na memes mo yung C4 at si first pa ngayon na E1. It's overwhelming for EP to actually fight them when it comes to that bomb site. A 4-4 around before we swap of sides. Sunny low on HP as I mentioned. Parang same lang din yung setup. Iniwan si First dun sa may long ter to let every single active player from EP to try to get space elsewhere.
No, they find Chow. Alam na XQQ. But they don't want to go anymore. Alam nilang merong possessions dito towards short ang ating players mula sa XROCK. The most silent round for both of these teams. Wala pang mabanta except for Doe, pero he even falls back. It's so scary, Sunny!
Sunny?
Oh, son! It's light and day for this guy.
There's no way,
But
right?
in this map, 10 kills agad siya. There's no way, really. And look at this. Wala nang timing si Sunny, but Doe is so close by. Lalapit na dito and he sprays down. Boy pa! He gets 2 kills. But there goes the trade. Dalawa rin ang makakuha ng EP, pero ngayon wala na kasi dito si Gran. Si Tito Mino, nag-isa sa long A. Gusto mag-solo ngayon, binigay na. But look at Mino. He's delivering a force that cannot be replicated. It's a display of affection sa A-site na ito, pero there's no more time. And AD with the kill. We go to our second half, Ramon.
That is so many people dun sa loob ng smoke on ES. Nagulantang na lang si YH. I don't think he even was sure that he got the 2 kills that he got. But by the end of it, that was the only point of damage that the players on the EP had. Nung nagsimula sila on the GR and XROCK on the push, Sunny on the low HP. Hindi niya siya kanailangan kasi AD was the full brunt of the firepower that was needed by XR nung nasa ES sila. Providing that last kill. And that stability needed once again para sa XR dun sa GR to end things into a 5-4 in favor of XR now. Swap of sides, BL. Pakita sa midside kanina pero sa double sniper setup, XQQ sa stage, yung isa si First holding that long angle on that LA setup. EP are not gonna take any more chances on the aggressive pushes anymore. They know how capable XR are if they're played in their own territory, Bipolar.
Yes, sir. You know, Ramon, I have to take this time para XQQ hasn't been explosive compared to the first 2 maps that we've played. Yes, he has 6 kills, pero he hasn't been getting those kills na sobrang impactful. He's just going for trades, nakakuha lang siya ng pickoffs. Pero this is not the XQ that we know and love. Now they go into A side so free. Look, sprayed mula ka doon, Sunny. And Sunny gets 2 kills. At biglang nabutas yung A side natin dito. They penetrated the site so quickly. And YH and as well as Mino, what can they do? Look at this defense now, formatted by XR. Pero si Mino to you still have to be ready. They're going in both here sa ES. AD close by with the pistol only. He gets the right target. Si Mino pa. And they get that kill onto YH as well. What a round for XROCK. Buhay na buhay.
What a solid hold coming through dun sa may ES. And the push coming down. This is a brutal half para sa EP. Or XR thriving on the momentum that they still have from the previous. Napaka-clutch talaga ni Down when he needs to come up in the multi nung pumasok sila dun sa may short. So I'm gonna take this very calmly. I wanna double down on the point that you made dun kay XQQ. This is a map where he usually will play the double sniper, pero parang siguro he was forced on to play passive dahil lang doon sa map na meron siya. That end, XR are doing a really good job of neutralizing his impact. This time push on in from House P. Ngayon ang XR magpa-flood attempt possibly to try to get store. Chow's trying to tease the angles pero Zay is ready. Nandito din si Mino.
Oh, he's just baiting. Oh, but first finds AD on the other side of the map. Chow, napakain ng onting frag grenade. But still, 5v4 to Ramon. Lahat ng angulo towards long A, hold out, pero even Mino finds Xiao already. Dao stuck medyo dito sa house B, and he gets out still alive. ES for the taking, nandito na sila sa short. XQQ, we've been saying you've been unexplosive and you just keep on saying so. Pero nandito si First. Hey, YH also finds though as he rotates. Ngayon, ipit pa ang XROCK. But Sunny, 13 kills now on to this man.
Generational performance for Sunny ngayon. Getting so much damage. Kahit dun pa lang sa peak niya dun sa mid. At I think nakita din nila yung isa nagpipick on ES kaya nag-rotate pa bigla ang EP, but this is giving a lot of time for Sunny to capitalize. Gets the second at babalik pa siya. Gets a third as well. Sunny is on fire with 15 kills. 1v2 now para kay First. And with 25 seconds, this is impossible para sa kanya.
Good angle though. Good angle for First. Onting ripos lang. He knows Gran is still not in the sight. 14 seconds left. Oh my! What a play from First. What a clutch as well. Hindi pa siya naging agresibo doon. Nagstay lang siya sa stage.
Okay, you know what? Sige, sorry, akin yun. Imposible, hindi eh. He just needed to hold the angle. He literally just had to hold the same push. Kasi nasa kanya din naman yung oras. Wala din namang smoke na pwede malagay dun sa doors, no? It is a very clear angle that can be set up by First himself. Sunny did all the work. Definitely props to him, pero the fact that they were running out of time, na pressure silang maglakad papunta dito sa B-site on the plant. Pero they were also walking into the crosshair of First himself. 13 kills for the man, and now he's hungry for more.
First is feeling himself. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh
Diyos
my
ko po.
God.
Kakahatching
Grabe.
ko lang tapos ganito ibibigay ni First Ramon.
Bless you.
And
Bless
he
you,
is
First.
feeling himself. Yeah, thank you, Ramon. I was just surprised na despite him moving, gumagalaw pa din si First, ha?
Kumukulit siya, men.
Makulit talaga tong batang to. Still fresh, a talent that you cannot find anywhere else. They're forced again, Ramon, dito sa short. YH, waiting for the push, will be unaffected by a flash, if XR decides to use this. Pero they go in raw, and they go in, and oh, YH! He's still alive!
That's the C4.
Naiwan pa si Do. Wait a minute, it's Do as well. Si Do pa rin to, pero si First nasa long side lang naman on tear, and he hits the shot. It leaves AD alone versus 4 players. With 50 seconds left, the C4 is not with him. At ngayon, EP can go for another tie game.
Ano ba? The long angle from Mino or from the kill on window? I don't think the window player should be peeking down. AD has all the time. And it's running out. 30 seconds. He walks into the Hornet's Nest. C4 not with him, so he makes one bit of noise. Ayun. Malalaman siguro, pero parang di ata narinig no 20 seconds. Ngayon pa lang from the C4. And that's where Mino strikes 6-6 for EP. Grabe naman, man. I mean, from the full spray down for YH and the cover from him all the way from First as well. Parang suicide mission yung ginawa na lang ng XR. The moment that they dropped the C4 down, it was already around for EP in the process.
That's true. They just keep on going on. Baka ng ating dalawang teams na ito. It's been a long time since we've seen XROCK decide to take care of Ter and Long A. And you can see the reactions already from EP. Sabi ni Mino, let's go. Tulungan muna natin to. Let's not look at B. Pwede naman tayo mag-retic dyan.
May ideas sila, no? May magaganda silang setups. Pero from their own sort of body language or movement, you can kind of tell that they're kind of shaken up now. They know that the possibility of XR winning against EP now is possible. A team that has been on the receiving end of a lot of their L's all throughout this year, but an unfamiliar territory for EP nung sa ngayon no, at least in my eyes, XR have been kind of controlling them kahit nung nasa GR sila, and it's all thanks to Sunny. Sunny's been so good when it comes to being that one half sa setup, kung kailangan na may pang-trade, kung kailangan may pang-flash. Pero EP, speaking of setups, sobrang dami dito sa ES. At kung papasok ang kahit sino, mapa si Chow, mapa si YH, kahit sino dito sa XR, magugulat at magugulat. Kaya kailangan ng flash, kailangan ng suporta.
Oh, look at this. Sila pa nga yung gagalaw mismo. Chow! Oh, he gets one! Sunny is there as well! They fall into the trap of XROCK. Mukhang hindi disiplinado, walang composure ngayon ng EP. Mino led them to a firing range kung saan sila pa mismo yung target, Ramon.
Kaya nga sila na yung maganda sana yung setup. Kasi sila pa yung lumapit. Now Zay now gets one. He's the hero, gets the one shot, gets the second. Bomb dropped as well, so everybody on XR all around the map has to walk into a crosshair onto XQQ.
Oh, Chow is there though. There's still time, pero onti na lang. Tatakbo na sila dito ngayon. Head-on collision for both teams. XQ na dito na. Pero no more time, Chow. Makakana pa ng isa. Can he rush into the sides? There's no more time. And first, we'll just keep on waiting. Nawalan pa nga ng pag-asa habang naglalakad si Chow. And there goes EP 6-7 for both teams.
Kakaguluhan pa nga dun sa may ES, pre. There was a there was an off-timing, a decision to be had for Mino to lead his team into a firing squad. And then when they pushed on to short, nagulat na lang sila. Actually, hindi nga sila nag-push sa short. Si YH pa nga yung lumapit. Si YH pa nga yung nag-save para sa team na ito. Push on in. Nilabi ang daming tao. 1-for-1. Mino down. Chow tries to reconsider. Gets himself a second kill. Sunny and Chow, the duo was a waters. And agad EP with the forward push on B lobby. Did not get the opening that they wanted.
Na-penalize agad, Ramon. To a point that XQQ will have to just keep on going. Gets the first shot in, pero that is not enough. Pistol versus the M14, that is not a good sign. And XROCK, despite them losing around, they claim it back. Kasi yung parang nagkagulo talaga dito si Dopa, si Sunny. Sunny was just looking to get out of that situation, pero di siya sobrang sikip
Zay pa nga no, yung naging hero dito, pero look at this, YH with the setup, with the flash coming in. Finally, EP with a proactive defense or looking for an answer, pero ang sagot naman ng XR, kukunin ng LA.
Oh, what a minute. XQQ, ooh! Crispy shot as he peeks out towards A. May ipit pa nga, and Gran is there. Kahit tumatanong pa dito sa XQQ, he can hit the headshot with one tap of this gun. Spraying towards the under. Mino pushing in. Oh, he flicks to the right. Natamaan niya si Sunny. Pero 1v2 situation. It's first though. Oh my God! How did he find Gran?
Paano niya nalaman?
There's 1 minute 40 seconds, Ramon. Ang dami pang oras for first. At iikot pa ata si AD.
No way.
Wait, the read is right for first, Ramon. Look at this. Hindi agad siya nag-react. AD might be falling into the hands of first. These two players have been popping off since the previous round or previous set hanggang ngayon. Pero they're mirroring each other, Ramon. Wala mo nang bumabadya, wala pa nagpaplanta ng baba, wala nagko-commit.
Lang 1 minute on the clock. And AD, I think he now fully realizes that it's an open B para sa kanya first, clearing every corner. At ngayon pa lang na malalaman. So that will be a lot of time for AD to now reposition. Play kabaong, play backside. That is an angle that first has to re-clear.
First, going towards window B, AD in the most secluded part ng ating B site with a pistol in the hands of first. Can he get the shot in? It's favoring AD. I think he saw him. With just 1 pixel, wala nang oras na masyadong nag-overcomplicate si first. He thinks it's house B, but it's AD from the left side of the site. Big step pa, young stunner si AD.
Oh. A big game player for the side of XROCK. And all the pressure on the spotlight para kay First, who was on GR. So his sole job really was to hunt him down. Pero a coin toss on if he goes to A or B lost. Because AD have already cleared up yung waters. Nakuha pa nga niya yung lobby. One of the only survivors in the initial fight na nakuha nila in the mid-round. Saved the team from a possible hit to 7 para sa EP. At ngayon, ang XROCK naman ang may lead. AD almost had the window timing para mapatay si First. But now this position that he has, now he can just lock out yung stage position na to. Or possibly, since nasa ES sila, no? Pwedeng push on A. From EP side naman, meron silang, sabi mo, established na lines. Meron silang tao dun sa may long term. May tao din silang nakahabol lamang kung pupush nga on ES. So EP, you could say that this is a decent setup, pero XROCK has surprised people before.
Mm-hmm. And this might be the time. And this now, Ramon, Zay, masyadong stay towards there. And without any trade, XQQ in a rough spot. They need to convert these players towards A right now. Flash is there. Perdo to get the kill. Smoke's great. It's under and down with a double kill now. First cannot get anything. Mukhang match point pa ata to for XR. YH play. YH missing. It's all up to First and it's done. XR now can go for the very 5th map of the series.
Set point now para sa XROCK. They take this with patience. The setup that they wanted was a clean execute. They even have their own checklist to do it. Kung pupush nga sila long A, ma-clear man lang yung long term, ma-push pa lang dun sa mga long angles. They were hunting in towards a site that we're relying on XROCK to push in towards ES, pero hindi eh. Only one player did that, and AD surprises with a pistol kill. Sobrang sayang para sa EP. Kung madedeny pa lang nilang sana yung labas pa lang from long A, that would have been a stop defense. A stop push, excuse me. Lalo na nasa hawak lamang ng C4 yun. Pero hindi eh. So set point for XROCK. Gran. Angle cleared doon pa lang sa may ES. Short also taken from him. So it looks like they're just gonna insert him while the execute might come in doon pa lang sa may store B.
First time lang din natin yung Paramon after ilang time na ihiwat mo ng players coming from XROCK. Ganito yung conversion 3. Now B 2 here in mid. Pero distraction play lang pala ito. Kahit tayo nabaliw. They're going for a 3-man push onto any site. Babawasan pa si Zay. The flash coming in from EP. Look at XQQ right ng flash and he cannot hit the scope. Naiwan siya dito in stage, but he can still get the kill. The last lurker coming in from mid. Oh, will get one, but that is 2 for 2 trade. Even Chow didn't expect coming people from B, and now 2 for 2. Look at Sunny, look at Grant falling down. Pero Sunny has an opportunity, pero never mind. Pwede pa mag-overtime ang EPG.
And that's what they're looking for, right? Huwag hayaan na magkaroon pa ng buhay ang players on XROCK right now, where Doe and Sunny are having the game of their lives. EP remind them that they have Zay, they have YH, and Zay himself. Ang pagka-rotate pa lang niya dun sa, papunta dun sa A site, no? Parang, it was an XR that split up into the mid where Sunny and Doe, he opened up the space para lang makakuha sila ng A site execute. And Doe was having an entry of his life, man. It was a runway for him para mag-succeed, pero in the end, lumayo siya agad. Sunny left all alone itself, and EP just capitalized, stretching down into a 9-8. And it's a double long tear setup for both Zay at saka kay First. It's decent if manggagaling sila ulit doon sa may ES, and hindi mo rin ipagkakaila na okay din yung depensa with a crossfire setup dun sa may B with YH and Mino to follow. But XR are polishing yung kanilang magiging execute. Chow has been instrumental in commanding his team para maabot yung bawat pasikot-sikot ng mga entry point nila. Pati na rin dito sa may ES na alam nilang pwede nilang kunin at laruin with time.
This is so problematic, Ramon, for EP though. Ang dami nilang angles na naka-close down with this very far back defense. Pero somehow, itong XROCK nakakapasok. Nakakuha ng big kills. Long A, short, mid, controlled. Pero it's a 4-man push kung saan hitting the first shot, yes! It's good! AD though with the trade, and XQQ gets the second. First is there! We might go to overtime! Isa na lang! Oh! Sunny, mawawala at naiwan yung long A player. It's Gran falling into the hands of first, and welcome to the second overtime between EPG and as well as XROCK.
Siyempre, pag ganito, yung labanan, the number 2 of China, laban sa EP na defending world champions. Number 4 for China as well. This is going to be a brutal fight that Putin along with the triple setup that they had and with first on the angles sa long A. They've covered both angles of both ES and long A effectively. And the trading wasn't there as well. XR, they counted on Chow to get the opening. He did so with the push, but they all walked into the firing squad. All walking onto the same angle. At kahit mapatay man lang nila si XQQ, no, nandun pa rin si First. Nandun pa rin yung anchor setup ni Mino as well. Is EP happy to take this OT. AD gets the shot dito kay XQQ. That's already bad news sa kanila. Long range kill galing sa sniper. That will be a 4 versus 5. EP will have to take this very, very slowly.
Another slow pace. Oh, thank you for the replay. Thank you for the roses.
Thank you for the likes.
So yummy. Thank you for the support, everybody that's still watching Crossfire Films. Maraming salamat po. Looking at this right now. Thank you for the bullets, Mino. Thank you for the grenade, though.
Para pag nagre-reload, I need more bullets.
I love the reference, Ramon. I love the reference. Pero mukhang they need more points and they need more manpower kasi ngayon si Gran binitawan yung angulo. Pero doon naman si Chow to bring in chaos pero natigil agad coming from first and YH. Mino, alam niya kung nasan si Sunny. Kanina pa yan. And let's see kung paano nga madedepensa to ng XROCK. They get it by getting YH first with this retake. Ipaplanta muna in the first yung bomba. First goal checked. Pero next goal kill out XROCK. But for XROCK, that's the same. They'll be holding out a delayed push or delayed defense with first being the first contact at panghuli si Mino, which is very peculiar kasi si Mino pa yung low. But let's see, half already with the C4 planted, wala nang oras, walang flashes, walang smoke ang XR except for one. Though pushing out the hand of the first, defusing the bomb at first. Holy! What was that? First!
What was that?
Jumping all around pero siya pa rin nakakuha ng kill, Ramon.
Ano yun? Ano yun? Tingnan natin yung PC ng batang to. Grabe naman ka, First. Breaking hearts, breaking backs. XR thought that they had an open bomb defuse. Yun nga lang, it will be a blah-blah. On the chances on this XR defense. 2 kills in fact. Z and YH giving up the angles, playing onto the perfection.
Ooh.
He has already hold on. Si AD lang ang mag-hold dito, pero the fact that they already give up the 2 kills, it will lessen all the chances for the control of XR sa defense nila.
I'm feeling like Ramon na this might be the time na makakawala ng EP sa hawak ng XROCK just because of those great initiations on House B.
Yeah.
And you can see XROCK, di nila alam kung saan pupunta. Nababaliw na si Chow.
Yeah.
Kanina siya yung nagbe-bring ng chaos pero ngayon siya yung nakakaramdam ng ganun.
Kasi Kasi sa ganito, parang AP are just willing to take fights anywhere. From the kills itself, on the way towards mid, on the way towards house B, yun pa lang, from their momentum. It's already gonna be a full sweep, pero ED, he's trying to see if he can get another early shot. Anything para makakuha sila ng trade-off. Na-spot na yung 4 na players dun sa may mid-side. So AD, a play of a lifetime to get 1 kill dito.
Oh my, oh no! No, XROCK able to get 2. And they
Chow?
dwindled down to 2 for 2,
Chow?
but Chow, nandun naman, nag-reposition. Flashbang is there, and Chow will fall down without even hitting XQQ. Nasa kanya pa rin yung bomba. He can go to B. Gran making a lot of steps, and the timing, oh, XQQ is not looking at the right angle. Gran with the timing.
A grand entrance para dito sa sniper ng XR. Sa kung kanina, yung buong atensyon nasa loob ng house kung saan dapat lamang dinodouble check ng nila lahat ng mga corners nila dito. XR counting on their sniper to pick up the pieces. Chow making the breakout play dito sa mid-side. Nung nagro-rotate pa lang yung EP, ang shaky na naging presence sila dun sa may ES. Pero full confidence for Chow. Ma-challenge yung dalawa. Kahit mapatay siya ng isa dito, okay lang kasi sinet up niya lahat ng yon para lang ma-pick up ni Gran. So not at 1v1, 10-10 tayo. And from the reset, EP scared to and even hesitating para makuha yung forward space. Hindi na nila ina-aggress mismo yung store B. Kita mo yung 3-man stack na yun, pre. Parang kita ko na to kanina. At nakakatakot nga kung uulitin ng EP yung push doon. Kaya dapat maging careful sila dyan.
Yeah. Mag-ingat kayo, ha. Mahirap yan.
Parang John Lloyd Cruz lang, ah.
Okay po, thank you po.
Ingat. Napagtubig ka na ba, bipolar?
Hindi. I'm running off of gasoline na, Ramon. Alam mo naman ako. Diesel po.
Unleaded ba?
Diesel pa, boss. The fumes itself keep me alive. Pero ngayon, the fight is much more livelier in the side of XROCK. Flash is coming in. 40 seconds left. Ang daming pwedeng puntahan. At nako po, sa harapan pa mismo ni Chow. 3v4 situation, Ramon. Nauubos bigla ang players ng EP.
Oh,
And Mino, kahit sila yung BL side, sila ngayon ang kailangan dumipensa sa opensa ng XR. Sabay sila magpupush dito towards short, even 2 on long. So equal distribution. Ang galing magmat.
Zay!
Zay, he hits it! Wait a minute. Ramon on short though, look at that. Zay just
No
waiting. Oh, Mino in the back, in the bottom. Side will get one. Oh! The long side push from Chow is unsuccessful. Pinaligiran si Gran and he cannot take the pressure.
No way! Zay! The 200 IQ rotate back dun sa may long tear. Ang tagal na nawala sa mapa. Yung kahit anong info from everybody else. So they believe na baka mag-flank yung karamihan sa kanila. So si Zay na nga ang nag-initiate. Hinawakan, hinanap pa nga yung TRG. Na mismong sa katawan lamang ni first na nakuha. EP. The mid-rounding has been chef's kiss. Realizing that XR just needed one good push. And off of that push onto ES, nung binigyan pa lang nila yon, kahit nga walang tao dun sa may long A, Zay was already in a prime spot and the best weapon to do it with the TRG para lang ma-deny yung kahit sino makapag-plant dun if ever na mapatay nga yung anchors. And XR now, feeling the pressure, down 1 round, 10-11, nasa kanila na yung ES. They haven't gotten the first blood again. And they're looking towards AD to provide just that.
AD, you need to be careful, ban again. Look at this position mula kay Mino. He already knows something will happen in mid. Basang-basa ni Mino. Oh, kaso basang-basa pa siya ni Do. May crossfire na mangyayari coming from under and as well as the doors coming in from B. Pero hindi sila magko-commit, Ramon. Iba ang plano. Ang plano, magsayang ng oras.
Paulit-ulit na, no? Basta Chinese teams just playing around time. And honestly, if we're looking towards one player, First just has to stay committed. Long Term could be his domain. We've seen this happen with Zay. And First just has to do the same.
First, all eyes on you. Kaya mo nga ba? Tamain. Ano na't ganon? Oh my! Ang bilis! Pero mas mabilis yung pitik ni First. And even Sunny is just, they're just going to the bullets of YH. And YH now. Gusto pang umakyat. Pero they stabilize. Dalawa lang natitira. And they find AD kahit na may smoke sa harapan. Chow running in. Kailangan tumakbo. 18 seconds. Nakatalikod pa. Humarap ka. XQQ with the blow. They charge in but it was unsuccessful. First. Ramon, paano niya nagawa yun?
Men! Kakaiba na naman itong si First, pare. Yung mismong naging movement. The jump shot coming forward for XR. Pang-clear lang sana ng sniper. Pang sana para sa long term. Hindi ko nga alam kung na-action. They did it anyway. It's all on First para ma-close in yung kill he did. He cut off the numbers. They hesitate silang mag-peek. Nag-force their own push towards the bush. Pero it was in the loving arms of the attackers. And they were fully realizing the push. 10-12 series point na for EP. About to knock out XR and put another L into their head-to-head record.
Simula ng laban ng round 23. With the music popping off. Handa na ba ang lahat? Game kung game. EP. Series point lies in this round. And XR gusto pang mabuhay. Pinaslang. Malakas.
Oh, no way. Wait. If they are gonna push into Mino, he's just baiting them into first shot. The smoke will actually cover that, so hindi nila itutuloy ito. XR now gonna call the rotation back in towards Sunny. They're gonna try to go for this, but Mino, he spots one, so at least that's gonna be information for himself. He's gonna keep pushing.
There goes AD. 1 minute left, Ramon. XQQ, good nade. If he throws this, matatamaan si Gran. Naghahanap ng pwesto si Sunny.
Low na siya.
With 20 HP. One more for First. Tatlo na lang. EP, your past champions delivers a bullet in the backside of Chow. 1 for 1. At isa na lang. It's Gran against the world and no more. The past champions are still alive.
Championship mentality. When their backs are against the walls. Back-to-back OTs. Pero on both of those games, EP, they find another lifeline. They find another fighting shot. Grabe naman, Bipolar. This is an EP that is destined to try to go back into their destined grand final spot. Wala na ang Baisha. Solidified ang all gamers. XROCK knocked out of the tournament. But the past champions, Evolution Power Gaming, are here to prove that they still have it. The back-to-back is still alive and well. And the first championship win for First is still in the conversation.
Woo! Ramon, what a series. Napakahaba pero it was worthwhile. Napakita ni First kung ano nga ba ang form ng isang bagong adisyon sa isang team na has been so decorated.
Pre, yun nga yung nakakatawa, no? Si First yung isa mga pinaka bagong pasok Pero yung laro niya parang veterano. Yung game sense niya, kala mo veterano. Kalaban niya itong si Sunny. At literal na you can compare that to the experience that Mino has on the roster. Both of these talagang pinakitaan na parang si First ay kasi kasabayan lamang ng dalawang players na ito. EP, just the championship mentality displayed here with their mental. And also with the shots, man. I mean, highlight reel kung highlight reel, pero hindi mo ipagkakaila na talagang sa pagtagal. Oo, pinahirapan to ng XR. Pero in the moments that mattered most, Zay with his pushes, first with his shots, and everybody else just culminated into this very close win against XROCK. And grabe naman yun, Bipolar. That was absolute cinema to say the least. Ito-throw na natin to kay Mochi at saka kay Salvatore para ma-wrap up na natin ang araw na ito sa CFS.
Damang-dama ko yung saya ni Bipolar doon. Tamaan pa yung katabi ko. Anyways, wait lang. Ito yung huling mapa natin dito, Black Widow, wherein they afforded to pull it off for an overtime. Pero still, si Evolution Power pa rin ang naglinis sa mga remaining rounds na meron tayo. At syempre, sino pa nga ba ang nangon nito? No other than First with a 1.85 KD.
Grabe,
Oh
no?
my
The
gosh.
better
Kill per
sniper,
round this one.
the better sniper duo all in the number 4 seed. First, NXQQ proved to be the better defense, the better setup, and as well as the better duo overall, no, Mochi? Like, AD and Gran could have had something special, pero sayang talaga para sa kanila. Well, XROCK always had the knack for like, wait, matatapos na kami, mananalo na kami, isang round na lang, but always ended up fumbling the position that they were in. Parang mabilis lang talaga nakakapag-recover ang Evolution Power in order to gain that sort of motivation para hindi nga matapos tuluyan to ng XROCK. It kind of feels like Evolution Power turns on a button or turns on a switch na tila yung opensa nga nila bigla na lang tumataas ng antas. You can see them being aggressive. You can see them having a very unorthodox setup na parang paano nakukuha ni Zay yung control sa Mayter. Paano nakakapag-lurk si Mino sa may alley nang walang napapabayaan. It's that amazing read for Evolution Power that separates them to XROCK. And now, that is it. We say bye-bye to XROCK as two Chinese teams remain in the tournament as Evolution Power still alive for the dream of the back-to-back.
Mayo may, kanya-kanyang rehiyon pa rin ang nabubuhay dito no sa ating bracket, pero still mukhang merong mga sugatan. Once again, two teams from China, we have one from Brazil, and of course sa atin. And of course, masasaksihan natin ang kanilang mga laban sa susunod na araw, pero hindi bukas, no? It is gonna start by 12. So doon natin makikita ang laban
Rest
ng
day.
yes, may rest day tayo. Like, good night. Diba? Ayan, ganun tayo rest day. Which is gonna be tomorrow, no? Pero, other than that, no, for Evolution Power and XROCK, I feel like that's already quite of a given that Evolution Power is definitely gonna win. Pero, other than that, XROCK, no? Kahit nasabihin natin na 3-1 yan, parang laging dikitan. Kung dikitan yung kanilang labanan dito, it's just that Evolution Power is just better. Added na rin siguro na for some reason, as much as pressure yung na-exert dito ng mga status natin for all of these maps, doon sila nagtatrive at doon sila nagla-lock in lalo.
Yeah. And I feel like yung difference ng pag-lock in ng XROCK tsaka ng Evolution Power is definitely noticeable. The moment that XROCK locks in, they can get a fair amount of rounds na nagkakaroon nga sila ng major lead. And then they translate that into a much more refined play in heading into that next round. Pero dun sa round na yun, babawi ang Evolution Power for some odd reason because that's where they lock in. They are motivated by the fact na dehadong-dehado nga sila. XROCK leads a certain amount, then Evolution Power just seems to fully become the better team. parang yun yung nakikita ko na walang nakakatibag talaga sa kanila. At their peak, Mino can lurk, XQQ can hit, and First is the best sniper in the lobby. Yun yung nakikita ko dito. Sunny and Chow as the duo of the captains talaga. I feel like they can refine more of the plays na binabato nga nila para sa kanilang mga ibang players. Pero Chow is definitely that one player na maaasahan mo talaga to become the second entry despite being this leader nga talaga. Grabe ginawa nilang Chow Pan dito ang XROCK Evolution Power. You are indeed that. Feeling ko meron nga bipolar Grabe yung tenga ko parang ang dami ko naririnig ng mga anomalya. Ewan ko ba. Pero anyways Evolution Power is indeed that team na
Loka.
grabe yung bana talaga nila para patagalin pa yung Black Widow na yun in order to survive. And hindi pa nagtatapos ang saga dito ng Alcancia tsaka ng Evolution Power. Aba, may sayaw na naman sila, Mochi.
Tuloy-tuloy lang ang kanilang laban dito, no? Hindi ba kaya nagkakandasawaan sa pagmumukha tong dalawang to? Pero once again nga, we are gonna be seeing them in the next day. And oh my, I wonder ano ang mangyayari doon. Pero parang meron na rin akong naiisip na posibleng kung sino mananalo doon, no? I don't know if it's just me,
predict mo
but I feel like baka Evolution Power.
Akala ko kasi Team Stallions mananalo. Wala to si Mochi, guys, Wala.
Hindi!
Wala to.
O, diba, sinet up pa ako, diba? Sila kasi yung champs, men. Lower bracket usapan natin dito, no? Pakilinaw naman.
Okay, lower bracket. Sige, gets kita, Mochi, Bella. Sige, lower bracket. Siguro the last time that these two meet, parang was really definitely one-sided. And with the momentum that Alcancia had from their series, and I feel like that could be similar to what Evolution Power has. Parang Mochi, gets ko kung parang may gets kita and probably some other players or people out there na ang hirap nga i-predict na to, Kasi yung nangyari na nga nung una, baka iba na yung mangyari ngayon because Alcancia really showcased what their peak is during the series against Evos.
May reviewer uli sila.
Oo nga baka book by na nga yung ilabas dito ni Felipe, Baka nga tapos isang malupitang manuscript. Baka DVD na ilabas dito ni ni Pepe. Tapos ipa-play niya pa sa BCR. Ganun yun. Ganun gumawa ng clearance guys pag thesis. Ayon dito kay Mochi at ayon din dito sa akin. Ganun ba kayo Mochi nagpasa ng thesis? May CD pa kayong binigay?
Oo, actually. Di ko nga alam bakit CD. Di ba yung iba USB pa? Pero, anyways.
Flash drive po talaga yun. Pero gets po.
Flash drive. Sige na.
CS graduate, by the way.
Nag-tangent na tayo. Ano ba? Ba't mo ko inaaway? Pero, oh my gosh. Evolution Power.
Okay.
Alam mo, not gonna lie, medyo iniisip ko yun Bakit kailangan pa na ipakita ni FH yung kanilang mga alam mo yon? Kasi pwede namang before sila punta na stage. Or, alam mo yon? Ewan ko, basta napapaisip na lang ako siguro pang dagdag intimidating factor yon. Pero other than that, pakinggan muna natin kung ano ang sinasabi ng Evolution Power dito sa ating stage.
Hello， 大家好，我是 EP 拍手的 YH。
首先是恭喜你们成功进入到了本次2025 CFS 的4强阵容啊！在经过了昨天的对战之后，面对到的 SPS 确实是非常强劲的队伍啊，回去有好好的复盘吗？
就自己失误多了，然后枪法没顶住吧，最后。
今天是来到了败者组的生死对决了，依旧是遇到咱们的老对手 XROCK， 赛前有做什么样的准备吗？
赛前时间准备不多嘛，就第二天就打了，打完 TS， 然后做好就是训练嘛，把训练的东西打出来。
今天在潜艇这一张地图其实感觉和我们昨天打这张图战术相比，打的会更加主动一些。为什么会有这样的调整呢？
因为他们也是战术队，我们也是战术队嘛，我们比较了解嘛。有时候他们主动出击爆炸的时候，抓到前方。
在4-5的那一分，当时是你配合队友 First 拿下了一个2v4的残局，能复盘一下当时是什么样的情况吗？
当时2打4，然后我进黑屋杀了一个黑屋的狙，然后卷底补了2机枪，打了2个侧身的。 坚强。And I also
今天其
took
实
the flank.
第二张地图啊，可以说是
So
打得
on
非
the
常的
second
焦
map,
灼，
it was
战
very
至黄金
intense.
加时，
And
一
we
分
came
险
to the
胜，
golden
心理上会有
round
什么样的
and
变化
the
和心
narrow
态上的变化
one.
吗？
Did
其实
you change your
心态
mindset?
反正打这种硬仗就成长嘛，就是对
Yeah,
我
we
们来说挺好的。
just grow up in
来
these
到了
tough
黑色，
moments.
其实，在前
So on
期
Black
有2 分
Widow,
都是被
you
对面的
lost
步枪手抓到了机
2
会，偷了
consecutive
背身，
rounds
是什么样的情况
to their
呢？
flank.
有一分，第一
What
分
was the
是跳板
situation?
跳了小
On
道，
the
偷了2背身
first
嘛，
round,
可
we
能就
got
当时沟通有点乱，然后
Maybe
没人
because we
看
had poor
抓到盲
communication.
点。
也是进入到了加时，
So,
对不对？两队打得
Yeah,
非
it
常的
came to
焦灼，能分析一
overtime,
下
and it was
最
very
纠结的点在
intense.
哪
So
吗？
can you share us what was the reason for
国内队嘛，
your
2号种子，我
hesitation?
们4号种子
Because
嘛，
you
然后
were,
都挺
they
强
were
的，
the
国内
second
队。
seed and we're the
其
fourth
实是
seed.
来到
We're
了世界
both
赛的舞台了，对于
strong.
你来说，场
Now
场
you
比
come
赛
to the
压力都是
global
非常大的，
stage.
特别
Every
是
match
突破
is
的发挥
very。
今天是
pressured.
如何保持手感
So
的？
how can you make a sharp
赛
aim?
前大家给我鼓励嘛，
Before the
给我们
match,
大
they
家一
just
起鼓励，然后给我放松啥的，我
encouraged
身体有可能有点紧绷嘛，就长时
Stay
间的练
calm
枪。
and relax.
那现在也是成功进入到了4
Now
强
you've
了。
successfully
你觉得
reached the
目前4
semi-finals.
强的队伍谁会是最强
Which
劲
team
的
do you
对手
consider
呢？
the strongest opponent among
还
top
是
4?
感觉 AG 吧，然
I
后
think
STS
AG
也挺强
STS is
就
also
QD
very
也挺
strong.
强，因为
And
上届的总决赛
Alcacia
对
is
手
also
都挺强的，
very
你们
strong.
加油！
加
We
油，
just
那
try
就给
to
队
work
友鼓
hard.
鼓励吧，好
Okay,
不好？
let's just cheer up your teammates.
加油！
Let's
加
work
油！
hard.
好，我们也是
Okay.
期待一下 EP 在
Let's
接下来的
accept
4强对决当中会有更好的
Brilliant
表现。这边
performance
感谢
in
我
the
H 这
top
段
4
采访，
match.
也再次
Now,
恭喜
thank you
EP
for
拿到了本
your
场
time.
比赛的胜利。下面让把
Congratulations
更多的
again.
时间交回给评论席
Now
吧。
let's come back to the caster desk.
And there you have it, no?
Ayun, na-back to
YH
panel na
just
tayo.
being YH. Yes, oo, na-back to panel na tayo dito. Ayun nga. It is, I don't know, just for some reason, that interview and even the whole feel of this is just another day for Evolution Power, regardless of the fact that they are on the lower bracket, man.
Yes, this is something that Evolution Power is not different, no? Parang
Mm-mm.
not accustomed to, no? Parang I feel like Evolution Power really knows the idea of winning na nga, ano, na to the point na feeling ko hindi sila nagsasawa manalo talaga eh. Parang habang naglalaro pa ng malupit si Zay, habang napakalakas pa rin talaga ni XQQ at ni First Mag Sniper, si Mino nakakapaglakad pa at kumpleto pa ang bintit braso. Ay, abay, matagal talaga ang makikita natin yung pangalang Evolution Power, no? From modern esports to energy pacemaker modern to now Evolution Power. My goodness, pre, no? The transition is still ano yun, no? Is still smooth, no? From being past champions of the CFS, they're still the champions of CFS ngayong nung 2024 and probably 2025. But eto na nga, no, Bochi, we're now down to our last 5 series. Ade, 4 pala kung nagkakamali, no? Yes, 4 na nga lang ang natitira, no? And we're inching closer to that grand final. Pero bago pa nga mapintayan, no, Mochi, there needs to be a match between upper and then lower. At ayan na nga, no? Like I
Ayan
said,
na.
upper and lower for the main event. Di nga para sa opener rather, no, ng ating Biyernes, no. Shoutout sa mga papaldo dyan sa Friday, no. Team Stallions versus All Gamers followed by Alcancia and Evolution Power. Grabe, puro rematch, no.
Puro rematch nga ang ating mamamataan dito and I can't wait kung ano ang kalalabasan nito. Sigurado ako marami namang mapapadasal dyan. Baka nga yung iba makapagpunta pa ng simbahan para lamang din na manalo o magbigay ng lakas para dito sa ating Team Stallions na of course no, nagdadala ng bandera ng Pilipinas. My oh my, what a day, no? It came from the series of Evos and now here for Evolution Power and XROCK, and it's been quite of a very long journey indeed. No? Dahil nating naramdaman, halo-halo, but it all comes down to us being able to cheer further para dito sa ating mga teams.
Pero parang yun na lang ata ang oras na meron nga tayo, no? Bago talaga tayong tuluyan lumisan dito, pinapasalamatan ko nga pala ang Smilegate and as well as the whole Crossfire community para sa inyong suporta. Sana pagpatuloy pa nga natin as meron pang isang malupit na laban dito ang Team Stallions na makikita nga natin kung kaya nga ba nilang pumunta sa ating Grand Finals. Binabati ko nga pala ang aking pamilya sa mga kaibigan na nanonood din dyan and as well to our production, no? Maraming salamat sa paggabay at sa pagbigay ng quality broadcast, hindi lang para po sa ating mga talent, pero para para na rin po sa ating mga manonood. And Boss Alex, no, maraming salamat. Shoutout nga pala at pareho silang palong-palo ngayon ni Sneaky kasi tuwan-tuwa sila sa ating mga Filipino teams, no? Huge shoutout din nga pala kay Kuya Sneaky dyan, no? Kuya Sneaky, sana okay ang ating pahinga dyan, pero kahit nga ulit tayo pagsapit ng Biyernes. And yun, no? Shoutout nga pala sa mga gusto magpa-shoutout dyan. Alam niyo na kung sino kayo dyan. And ikaw naman, Mochi, ikaw naman.
Wala, actually binanggit mo na lahat no? So once again, maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta ng ating broadcast at syempre, hindi dito natatapos ang laban. Total, yung pinakawaling match natin is a Chinese team match-up. Well, Xixi, Zaitian, Wan An, thank you so much. Bye-bye and have a good night. See you sa susunod na araw.